Hey, you're stuck in trial with Wolf Gorlick. Few minutes riffing on IT and IT security. Today looking at logging too much. Much too much. I'm a big fan of Edward Tufte. If you haven't seen any of his work or read any of his books, do so. He's got a new book that looks amazing, and I can't wait to read. But he's started with this idea of a data-ink ratio, right? Which is the concept of you have a piece of paper and there's a bunch of ink on it. How much of that ink is data versus noise, illustration, whatnot, determines how much information the person absorbs. Make sense? So the higher rate of data to ink means the higher amount of knowledge and insight. The less means the less likely for you to catch things, right? To pick up on things as a reader. And that data ink ratio used in reverse was how, when I was doing the steganography in the covert channels, I would use to hide things, right? So tip for you, when logging, think about data ink, right? Think about signal to noise. Think about this concept of the more that you're logging that's specific to a use case, the better it is. The more that you're logging in general, the worse off you are, and the better the attacker is. Because if you think about the lots and lots of ink, but a little bit of data, you're obscuring stuff, right? If you think about logging everything, every packet that runs across the network, every time someone sneezes, every time there's something that's going on, if you log everything, the attacker won't be detected. That's like the executive mindset, right? I want to log everything. I know, because I was that guy, and I want to catch everything. I know, because I did that. And then we logged everything, and you know what? We couldn't find anything, and we crashed our logging environment. The key insight is this: log just what you need. The more you log, the more space there is for the attacker to hide within your logs. The more you log that isn't relevant to a particular threat and isn't tied back to a particular use case, the more easy it is for the attacker to obfuscate their tracks, to blend in with all the other logs, and to not be detected. Right? And the more you log, the more greater the burden is on your analysts who have to decipher all those logs, and the less likely they are to catch that criminal bad guy. The key sweet spot is somewhere between not enough and too much, right? It's right in the middle where you're logging things that are relevant, you're logging things that are tied back to a use case, and that use case has been communicated to the people who are doing the monitoring, and the use cases are relevant to real world attacks that are likely to happen to you. Or you can log everything. And criminals will thank you. What rules do you use for logging too much, too little? Comments, social media, hit me up. Cheers.